can fly.
Welcome back to my channel. So you see how I'm behind a white background right now? I'm currently being lit by a new apartment and it has the best lighting in the whole world and it was so worth moving for. I will link my moving vlogs on my vlog channel down below for you guys to go watch. Go watch them. I vlogged like everything moving to this apartment, so it's down below. If you guys want me to do more review videos of slime or DIYs or life hacks, then subscribe down below. Help me get to 800,000 on YouTube. That would be so awesome to hit a new milestone. Give this video to 20,000 thumbs up right now. Give it a thumbs up for more review videos. I love reviewing slime. It is so much fun. And yeah, and you guys, I also have a slime Instagram. It is Slime by Jacklyne. I also have a main Instagram. It's Nichole Jacklyne. And if you want me to see your account or see your slime accounts, you can either go comment or spam both of my Instagram accounts, Nichole Jacklyne and Slime by Jacklyne. And I read all my comments, so if you want to get in touch with me, Instagram is the way to go. But I will have all those linked down below for you guys. First slime shop that I'm reviewing is from Audeez Slime, and actually I purchased 2 slimes from her, but she added in like 4 more extras because she's freaking amazing. And this first slime is a Cashmere glow slime, I believe it's called, and it has an amazing texture, and look at how, like, that was so satisfying. Wow, it's so glossy, and it had an amazing, it was really clear, it was really amazing texture. I love it so much. It smelled just like Cashmere glow. I was so impressed by this slime, and it had these really adorable little heart sequins in the bottom of it, and it was so adorable to play with, and it just looked just like Cashmere glow, like the shower gel. Honestly, it was perfect. This next slime was actually, I believe it's called Pumpkin Patch. I'm not quite sure, but it had an amazing glossy base. I don't know why I just read that. That was so cringy to do. I'm so sorry. It was such a good texture. I couldn't stop doing that. It had such a good base. It was so clicky. I ordered this slime and 1 more in this Audeez Slime review, whatever. But it was such a good texture. It smelled just like pumpkin, and like, it honestly smelled like I was baking like every possible like sweet in the world, and it smelled so good. It was so relaxing and so satisfying. Holy cow. This next slime was such an amazing texture. Like, it literally was so glossy, and I'll let you guys listen to this right now. Literally so glossy. It smells just like, it smelled like I was baking a cake, honestly, but it also had like a cinnamony smell to it, and it's so incredibly glossy that I couldn't get over it. Like, what? It smells so good. And it had these like, it had black glitter on the bottom to replicate as if I was making like a cinnamon bun or any kind of baked good in that sort. This slime is a cobweb slime, and it is the cloud slime, which is my favorite slime ever recently. It's such a cool slime to make. It's just always going to be such a cool texture when you play with it, because it goes from looking like it's so stringy, but it's actually the most thick slime ever. It's thick and it's so amazing, and I love it so much. And I believe this was being sold during her Halloween restock, which I got this package like I got this a while ago. But anyways, it's such a good slime. It's so freaking cool. It literally needed no activator. Like, what? That's like such a good thing to do. And it was so, like, just look at how satisfying this is. Oh my gosh. This slime is the Mystery Dum Dum Slime, and when I purchased from her, I ordered the Pumpkin Patch Slime and the Mystery Dum Dum Slime, and I was trying to find what slime I should get, and I got these ones. I don't know why, this kind of like deflated a little bit, but honestly though, I don't know if it was like my fault. Maybe like it was in a really cold area, maybe that's why, who knows, but it literally was so amazing. Like, for what I have, it's such a good slime. It honestly smells like Fruity Pebbles. That's just my interpretation of it. Comment down below what you guys think this smells like. It smells really like very fruity. If you ever have purchased from her like the Mystery Dum Dum Slime, comment down below what you think it smells like, because it smells so good to me, and it's so stretchy, so glossy. It honestly smells, it's more like matte sometimes too, which is really awesome. So yes. So you guys, next I'm reviewing the TNF Slimeatory, and they actually sent me over a package, and this is thank you so much to Jam Jam and Anne-Marie. I love you guys so freaking much, and this is their Instagram. It's all linked down below for you guys. They are literally so awesome. They have like a family slime account like Instagram, and it's all linked down below. They added a squishy, a little like just so many like really cool extras, and I was obsessed. And this first slime we have here, oh wait, I'm not doing that yet, girl. We got like 6 slimes to show you guys real quick. So we have about 6 slimes, and these slimes were all very like diverse. We have anything from like a very like jiggly slime to thicker slimes. This first slime, I remember it literally was like a pudding texture. Like if literally you added borax to pudding, this is how it would feel. And it had really cool flown beads at the bottom of it. I believe it's called like a birthday cake kind of slime, and I was upset. This next slime was a very thick slime, and you guys, if you watch my slime review videos, you know I love thick slime because it's my favorite slime ever. And this slime was actually really cool because it had a very like thick clay texture on the top, but the bottom actually had flown beads. I had a hard time getting this out of the container, but once I did, it was such a cool texture. And mind you, my apartment was so cold at this time, like it literally was freezing, so it was hard to like the slime to a cool texture, but it was such a sweet smell, and I just loved how there was foam and there was the clay texture in that as well. It was just such a thick texture, and it was so awesome. I didn't have to use any borax. Like, what, girl? So you guys, this slime was like, I've never felt a slime like this before in my entire life. I feel like if you would have made Nickelodeon slime, this is what it would have looked like. It was the same color, the same kind of look, except it wasn't like as messy, because on the TV show when people get slimed, it's always like sticky and doesn't like, you can't like mal it into like an actual slime looking thing. But this is a really cool texture, and it literally smells like very like tropical scented, and it has glitter in it, and it has yellow and orange and white foam beads. It's a really cool scent and texture. Like, it's very slimy though, so fair warning on that, but it's such a cool texture and I'm obsessed with it. I'm gonna be honest here, honestly, I didn't like this as much. It was so slippery, and it's probably just my personal opinion on what kind of slime is my favorite slime ever, and it's not this kind, but that does not say that this is not a good slime. This is a good slime. I just don't like it that much. It is awesome. It feels like a slushier slime with like fake snow in it a little bit. It was so cool. It did smell like orange slushy, which is so awesome. I loved it. Like, I wasn't a big like fan of it personally, but it was a good slime overall. And now this next slime is like an iridescent slime, and it has like white pearly beads inside of it, and it did come fully melted. However, that is totally fine because there was borax included, and once I fully activated it, I just added in the borax and I can just play with it, and it looks so cool. How do I explain that? It literally smells like a kingdom, like a fairy tale, like vanilla bean in a way. It smells so good. It's literally iconic, honestly. We have the slime shop called Tibble Slimes, and this package was sent to me, and this first slime is a really cool slime that has a pink side and it has a gold glittery side, which was so pretty to like pour out of the jar. It just looked so freaking cool, and it almost reminded me of like Snoop Slimes, how they have a solid pink and a solid gold color one, but it was obviously with glitter this time. And this smelled like strawberry and like berry fruity kind of scented, and it was just such a cool texture. And I love that the glitter was on the top at the beginning because I could just like, it just was such a satisfying crunch sound. So like, ooh. This next slime is a fishbowl slime, and it has a bunch of charms inside of it. I will say that I was not a big fan of this slime at all because there was like 4 charms in it, and the charms kind of like hurt your hands because they're like big and bulky kind of charms. But that doesn't say that the slime is bad. It's just that the charms included in the slime, if you don't remove them, can be kind of like annoying when you're playing with it. I did find that the more I like over-activated it, the less I would feel like the charms poking my fingers. However, like, if you don't want your slime to be overactivated, then don't do that, obviously. But you can always remove the charms. Personally, I think there should be like 1 charm at the most, because when you have more than that, it's kind of like too much. This next slime is a cloud slime, and I literally, you guys, love cloud slimes so much. This one was one of them that I think was probably made with, I want to say, like, people probably use diaper thing, like they use that kind of, I don't know how that works. I could be misspeaking and I could sound dumb right now, who knows. But this was a really awesome slime. It was so spreadable, and in comparison to the Audeez slime one in the beginning, I said that this one had more residue on it. It was like more thin and like wet of a texture, but it was still an awesome slime. I'm not saying it was bad, but just being honest in this honest review video. Now this one is a mermaid slushy bead slime, and it had one charm in it, and it had a really cute mermaid fishtail in it, which was so cute. It was so crunchy, which is a good thing for a crunchy slime, honestly. And it smelled like, how do I explain that? It literally smelled like vanilla and like fruity again. Like, it's just such a good scent. And the little like mermaid charm was freaking adorable. I could not get over it. When I say that this slime is my favorite slime ever, like, this is probably one of my favorite slimes I've ever touched ever. It was so thick. This person either, like, they definitely might have used Daiso, but it's just such a cool texture, and it smelled like cinnamon bun. And if you buy any slime from this person, from Tibble Slimes, please buy this one. It's like cinnamon, and it smells so good, and it's so thick. It's literally so thick. Like, I love my thick slime, so I was like, what is this? So you guys, this slime definitely did leak in the box. I had a lot of this kind of slime all over the other packages. It wasn't packaged the best, but honestly that is definitely like it could be the UPS fault, because they're always kind of like rough with packages. But anyways, this slime turned out really well, so considering it definitely lost a good amount of the 8 ounces of the slime. Can't complain though, I got it for free, but still, if you're buying it, just make sure that you're being careful when you are packaging it, because it can, you never know. UPS is crazy. But it had really awesome flown beads. It had the large, it had the smaller ones, and it was such a thick texture once again. It was fruity, it was awesome. I think it smelled like Trace yogurt, honestly. Like, it was just so good. Subscribe down below, help me get to 800,000 on YouTube, and that's pretty much it, guys. Sorry you hate my nails, but you know what? They're just fun. But yeah, guys, I will see you with a new video very soon, and y'all, bye guys, bye.